Hello, my name is Tom, and I'm the person who has owned this channel for, 12 years, since 2006. Yeah, sometime in 2006. I can't remember the month. Anyways, and it's only just recently that I've decided to make it about van life, only I'm not in a van yet. Why not? Because I'm still in my condo. As you can see, all this stuff behind me is my condo. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. Anyways, excuse me. So I've got some notes on a piece of paper here to keep me on focus here because I'm losing it fast. Reason why I'm losing it fast is because I'm nervous, very nervous. I don't like showing my face. I'm an introvert. I don't like how I look. I feel very self-conscious about it, and I just don't like being in the public eye at all. Very strange for a Leo. Okay, so I'm going to start with, how long have I had this channel? I just said that, 2006. All right. What stage of van life am I at? The sticks and bricks stage, baby. Here it is. But I'm in a condo that I own 49% of. My mom owns 51%. She signed it over to me 10 years ago, roughly. She has dementia. She lives in a personal care home. She's in the very, very, very late stages. It's very difficult to witness all of this, and I've been witnessing it since 2006. Isn't that odd that it's the same year I started this channel? I just put that together just now. Weird. Anyways, yeah, my mom's journey has been a difficult one all of her life, and I've been watching it along with her. My battery's dying. It's at 15%. I'll be good. And I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera, so I'm supposed to look here. Right there. Right there. So I'm looking at you, not over there at some random shit. Anyways. What was I talking about? What stage of van life am I at? See, that's why I have the talking points. Oh my golly. I'm so all over the place. It's stress. It's stress. It'll drive you nuts. And I've had a lot of it. But haven't we all? Yes. So I am at the stage where I'm still in sticks and bricks, and I'm still sorting through everything. A lot. I've got a lot of stuff. My mom had a lot of stuff, and it's all in here with me. And I have spent the better part of the last 5 years getting rid of stuff, and I've really focused my energy in the last year to really making a noticeable difference in that, because to be honest, every time I did something, I couldn't tell I'd done something. It's like, what disappeared exactly here? I can't tell, because there was so much clutter every freaking where. And now it's actually starting to look like a normal place, that maybe only one person lives here. Well, because now only one person does live here, moi. So yeah, anyways. And it's just recently, I'm going to go back to my mom here for a second. I put her in the personal care home system 5 years ago. There's two different systems here in Canada, okay? There's a personal care home system, and there's the long-term nursing care home system. The personal care home system is not regulated by anybody. They can do what they want. They do have laws they're supposed to follow. They do. But they're not regulated, if that makes any sense. They can charge what they want, and they do. Whereas in the long-term care home system, they are regulated. There are even more laws for them to follow. And the government keeps more of an eye on them because the government ships some of them a little bit of money. Like the one my mom is in, they do get some kickback from the government. Not all of the long-term care homes do, but Sherbrooke does. It's a really, really beautiful place. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. My mom is so lucky to have gotten in there. Holy crap. And yeah, they have to, the long-term care homes, they need to look at how much you earn or how much pension you get in a senior's case, because they don't really earn their money anymore. They reap the benefits of having worked for 50 years, and now they get pensioned and they get CPP, and they, So the long-term care homes need to look at that. How much does this person make? Then we can only charge them this much. My hand, I'm just realizing you can't see what I'm doing with my hands. It's like it's all below the camera. Anyways, oy vey. And I keep looking the wrong way. I'll get it eventually. Because I do want to pay attention to you. You're my viewer. You're my subscriber. All of you. To all 20 of you. And I'm hoping there'll be more than 20 of you someday. Sorry if I'm not very understandable at moments. I'm very nervous. Anyways. So enough about nursing homes. My mom's in a beautiful one now, and that's been my stress for the last 2 weeks. I'm reminded of a saying. Hang on here. Okay, I'm back. I hit the pause button because I thought I had to get up and go somewhere and get something, but I don't. It's right here. Somewhere. Here's me shuffling papers. I heard this wonderful saying today, and this is what's happened to me because I bought my van a year ago, and I was going to start this life a lot sooner. But I didn't, and I'll get to that in a minute. Here's the saying. This is what's been affecting me, and it affects everybody. It's a thing. Between choices and actions, expect distractions. A lot of them. Let me just say that. So a year ago, I bought myself a van. A 2002 Dodge minivan. And I think I'm going to call her Delilah. I've come to that conclusion recently. Anyways, she's lovely. She still has her seats in her. I need to get rid of those seats so I can actually live in her. That would be a thought. Even just part-time to get used to it in the beginning, you know? It's warm enough outside now. It's not minus 50 anymore. I won't, become a popsicle overnight. And what else? Yes, I bought it a year ago and I wanted to get into it sooner, but I haven't because, distractions, life, it happens. Excuse me. I need to take a minute here. I'm back. I hit the pause button. That's my way of editing because I'm not going to get this all in one shot and I'm not going to edit it. Screw that. This is coming up raw. So whatever blips and flips I do here, deal with it. So I bought my van a year ago and I intended to get into this sooner, like last spring, because I bought it a year ago. At this time last year, I had a van, but I didn't move fast enough to get into it. I'm not going to get blaming myself over it because it is what it is. I'm looking after my mom. And that's part of why I get so many distractions in my life. She can't help it. Her brain is very sick. It's full of dementia. She's had how many strokes? Too many. This is, it's just not to be helped. Excuse, I've got some kind of cold or something. I don't know. Spring. We're going to call it spring because I always get this way in spring. There's snow mold, there's dust, there's pollen, there's everything in this time of year. I live in the prairies. High winds, lots of dust. It's gross. And then over the winter, they sprinkle not asphalt. They sprinkle stuff on the street. It's potash, and gravel, and it's a mixture because it's very specific for cold weather and keeping traction when you're braking because it's important to be able to not slide into the person in front of you. But in the spring, it blows all over the place and it's horrifying. And oh yeah, I cough a lot. It's awful. And yet I want to go to Arizona in the wintertime. Go figure. Minus 50 must be pretty bad, hey, if I'm willing to put up with that. Dust. More dust. Okay. So why do I want to do van life? Why? Here's the why. Rent. Rent sucks. It just does. But everywhere, and I mean everywhere, we're all paying too much for rent. All of us. Like when you're paying 80% roughly, and I'm not exaggerating, of your income into rent, how are you supposed to do anything else? Like eat. It just isn't happening. So for me, it's a choice of stay in my condo, which is way cheaper than rent, and stay sticks and bricks and be planted here for the rest of my life with no vehicle because I can't, even though it's my sticks and bricks is way cheaper than other people's rental arrangements, I still cannot do sticks and bricks with a vehicle. I have to choose one. And in this city, the public transportation is sadly lacking. And I don't blame Saskatoon Transit. You guys are wonderful. Seriously, you guys are working your asses off out there to get us from point A to point B. It's the people above you that are making the decisions, the government. You know, cutbacks here or there, or the city that doesn't put it, you know, you guys don't even get any kickbacks. You got to earn your own money to make your transit system run, from what I've heard. And so that's not a choice for me. It just isn't, not to get around. I mean, when I can get someplace in 20 minutes versus 60 minutes, that's 60. And yes, it really is that much of a discrepancy in transportation time between public and private, which is why everybody in this city cobbles together whatever kind of vehicle they can get and drives it. Because in minus 50, you want to get there. You don't want to stand at a bus stop freezing to death. So I've been really stuck for quite a few years trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I didn't want to go out, sell my condo, and then have to rent a place with 2 or 3 other people. And I couldn't afford to stay here. Like, what do I do? The choices are few. And then at some point I learned about van life, and boom, I had the answer right there. Excuse me. And it does answer another problem in my life. Travel. I love to travel. I love to travel. I just love it. And I've never been able to do enough of it because, again, money don't have enough of, so I can't go anywhere. I've gone a couple of places in my life. I've been to California a couple times. I've been to Vancouver once. Been out to Toronto. I even went as far as Tijuana once. Wow, that was an experience because I didn't see the pretty part of Tijuana. I saw the third world country part of Tijuana, and I was only 17, and what an experience. We walked across the border from the USA side to the Mexico side, and there we were in Tijuana. It was dusty, it was hot, it was, oh my gosh, vehicles cobbled together with rope. I was like, am I actually seeing this? And that's the type of stuff I want to see. It was an adventure. It was wonderful. It was memorable. That's what travel's about. Sometimes it's about relaxation. Other times it's about adventure. It's mostly about seeing things. You know, just watching the highway roll underneath your vehicle. You know, half the time when I'm watching some of those channels, that's what I'm watching. There's this wonderful fellow. He's a truck driver. His channel is called Sasnak. And he talks, but he lets you see the highway roll by and the scenery roll by as you're listening to him. It's wonderful. I love that. It's like so relaxing. And that's what I'm longing for, to get out there and look at the roadway disappearing underneath my vehicle. But at first, I'm going to be quite married to my own city because of my mom, because of my situation. I won't be able to leave right away. And plus, without paying rent, I'm thinking the longer I stay here and not paying rent and saving my money, by the time I do get on the road, I'll have some money. As I don't get all the proceeds from selling this condo. That's from my mom. So I'm pretty much still on my own. And let's see, what other talking points do I have here? Because I've run out of things to say. And I would imagine at some point people have been wondering, what is your channel about? What is it going to be about? Is it going to be about van life? Because so far, in the beginning, it was just every random piece of whatever I put up there. And then it started very recently being about my van, about driving around in my van, the scenery of my city, which gets old pretty quick. But it's been teaching me how to use my editing software, so that's pretty cool. Because I found this editing software that's free. It's on my phone. And that's what I'm filming this, by the way. This is the only equipment I have, is what I'm using here right now. I'm pointing at it. Right here. It's my phone. It's a Samsung 8. I was going to say 7. It's an 8. I just got it like a couple months ago because my other phone died and I had to upgrade. And it's actually really nice. It's serving me quite well. So yes, my channel will be about van life. I am just wandering all over the place, and I hope I've answered everybody's questions, because now I'm realizing I'm up to the 15-minute mark, so it's time to end this little video. As Camper Van Kevin would say, right here. He's just one of the people that I enjoy watching so much. This is not going to turn into a shout out, though. I'll do that some other time, because I do watch a lot of van lifers, because I've gotten so much valuable information from all of you. And I'm going to say goodbye now, for now. And if you think you'll enjoy watching me in Saskatoon and traveling Saskatoon, my van life adventures here in this city while working, and I will travel the province. I'll show you the Crooked Trees. I do plan a trip to the Crooked Trees. I plan a trip to Regina. There's stuff all over Regina to see. There's museums here in Saskatoon. There's Batoche. There's campgrounds. There's... what else is there? Oh my. Anyways, there is lots here to see. I'll have to do some research. I don't know my own province well enough because I haven't traveled enough. So I intend to show you my province at first. So if any of this seems interesting, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications so you can see new stuff as I put it up. I want to grow this channel and see what happens with it. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll even earn a little income off of it. Who knows? So that's it for today, and I hope to see you all again in the next video, and I hope that this answered some questions about me, about my channel, about where I want it to go. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching and taking time out of your day to check me out and see what I'm all about. Thank you.